they mailed this in a bag. I have my serious hopes that nothing got broken. Come on, eBay. When we're paying an exorbitant amount for your shipping and handling or your products shipped to us, I expect better than a bag for my action figures. There's a bunch of action figures in here. They're already old to begin with, and with us old people, we need more padding than just whatever the heck this is supposed to be. Oh, it's a bag inside of a bag. That makes me feel a lot better now. Not. So yeah, let's try to find a box. They're not hard to find. You know, I have boxes all over the house. I get them all the time. I'm sure they have them at your Walmart, your Food Line, your grocery stores, whatever. Instead of just putting my precious action figures that you may not care about because, you know, you're getting rid of them, whoever sold this stuff, how about you treat it like it's something I actually want because I paid for it? I don't know. I'm on my soapbox right now because it really ticks me off when people do this. They just wrap your toys in plastic bags and call it a day. They don't care. They do not care. And I don't know why, because if anything's broken, I got it live on here. And it's not acceptable. Something that full of old action figures like this, it's not acceptable to mail it out like this. Oh man, I've been in an angry mood lately, it seems like. Especially things like this. You know, these things are pretty easy to break. So some of these aren't that old. This is a reaction Jetfire. So this set that I bought, I was kind of pleased. I think I paid $25 for it. And half of that was shipping. So you couldn't bother putting this in a box. I just, come on now, seriously. I've already got most of these labeled. I already figured out what they are. Here is a Jurassic Park figure. You know, let me find my, I'll use this one. Here's a Jurassic Park action figure. I was wanting to know, is this 4 inches tall? It's about 11.5 centimeters tall, so it's about 1/18 scale. About 4 7/75 up to the top of his head, probably 4.5 inches up to the top of his head. So it's more like the, you know, the superhero scale from the 90s. I'm pretty sure he is from the 90s. No, actually too small for him. More like maybe this one. No, it's still too small for him too. So I think this, I was wanting to find out if this is actually, with the pictures, I did the best I could. There's no year. That's weird. It says, oh, okay, that must be 93. I thought it said 33 China. I was like, why would it be 33 China? Okay, so this is 1993 China. Did Jurassic Park come out that early? That seems like a long time ago. I can't remember when Jurassic Park came out. This is one of the newer ones. That's an older one. I wasn't sure if it was a reproduction, was what I was wondering. And this is one of the figures I was curious about, is a Jesus action figure. At least that's what I thought it was at first. Like, my gosh, there's a Jesus action figure? That's cool. Upon doing a Google search, it's an Obi-Wan Kenobi. None of these guys have their weapons, so. Here's an Iron Man figure from the Marvel Legends 4-inch scale. Here is a Captain America. Ooh, he is in rough shape. Look at that. He is missing he needs some major paint on his face. He doesn't even have his shield, which is so sad. Yeah, I would say this is definitely it looks like 1990 on his back of his leg. Yeah, I don't think they ever redid him, but whoo, he is rough. Goldilocks, you came in when I came in. You're just going to have to wait. I told Goldilocks, you don't want to come in. I know Goldilocks is a girl's name, but that's what my dad called him. Oh, this is even older than I thought it was. Wait. Is this? Oh, it's a 1990. See, I thought it was a DC. You know how McFarlane made the new ones? But I was like, no, because the new ones, he doesn't have the jaggedy belt. He's got the lightning belts coming to a V front. And the legs are different. This is actually neither one. It's neither superpowers nor that. I think it's the Toy Biz superhero line they did for like about a year. Yeah, 1990 China. Nothing about Toy Biz or Kenner on there. So let's see what the wind-up featured. Okay. So he's the Flash, but his legs don't do the running. His arms do the running. Okay. All right, let me put this down here with a pile of rubbish I got on the floor. Me Grimlock, me not lover, me warrior. Yeah, I love Grimlock. So this is 2020 Hasbro Super 7. This is 3 action figures. I like and dislike these all at the same time. They're interesting, but at the same time, I'm like, they're not I got a few of these one time just to see if they're going to be like my favorite action figures, the Action Masters. Not really. They kind of look like they could blend in with them, but they're so skinny. It's like they're trying to see how much money they can save on the plastic or vinyl or whatever. Okay, so yeah, this is the one I've had forever. Here's one of the Flashes, and I think it's from the Flash movie. I'm pretty sure it could be. I don't think Justice League did characters this small. The Justice League movie. And then we have Scott Summers. I think I already have this one though, but whatever. And we have one of 1,000 Baby Yodas that are out there, so I was like, I don't care. It's a Baby Yoda. That's all I care about, and I don't really like it. Everybody's, oh, he's so cute. I'm like, ugh, gross. Here's one I want to find out if he's the original, and they redid this. As good as he looks, I'm pretty sure this is a redo. Because this cloth right here is impeccable, and there's no way that this is the original. But let's find out. Let's find his butt print somewhere, or his leg print. Now, the reissue ones are made from the same... They're pretty much the same. They're just newer. And the way that this cloth is made, you know this has got to be the new one. But where is the year? They should put a year on this, made it very clear. Oh, yeah, and plus they got the stamp on the back. They didn't do that back in the day. Made in Vietnam 2023? Did they make these as current as 2023? I had no idea. I know they made these back around when that... the Crystal Skull movie came out. They did I thought they did reissues back then, but 2023, that's really recent. Oh yeah, they did do it. Okay, yeah, see, we never got them at our Walmart, and I remember going to the Target near my mom's, and I was so disappointed because they only had the fat guy that nobody cares about, and the woman that nobody cares about, and that kid that nobody cares about. Oh, and I did get some of the figures at, but they weren't the good ones. They didn't have Indiana Jones, of course. And this is definitely one that I want the Temple playset. Like, I bid it on that one time for like $10. Oh, you know I got outbidded on that thing. Oh, well. All right, here's, I thought it was Patch at first, but this is just, I think it's Weapon X is what they call it. I think it's Age of Apocalypse. I keep wanting to say Age of Aquarian. Age of Apocalypse. Oh, it does come off. Sometimes you'll find these without hands, and I was wondering how in the world does he have an actual action feature? Because back then they used to have like squeeze their legs and they makes them scratch. Of course, if you squeeze my legs, I probably scratch too. Like, all right, so yeah, I don't see any action feature in him. But whoa, I did not know he had a big backpack. I had this figure back in the day. I had the raw head from the Stargate figures on him, and I don't remember it coming with a backpack. But that clearly is his backpack. It's form folded to his back. I guess I may have gotten mine at the, you know, those used places, whatever. That's probably where I got mine. But back then, when I got mine, they were still like three for $10 at KB Toys, which is like dirt cheap, really. Seems like it, at least. I can't remember. I definitely don't remember this thing at all. So, all right, so he's got a flight pack, and it's got the whole... Hold on, let me get the string. Okay, so you got to hold it from one end, and when you pull it, what it is there's like a feature in there. So let me... When you pull the back one, it actually pulls it toward the front. It's kind of hard to explain. It's not just like he's on a string and it's just you're just pulling a string through it. It's actually a thing inside of it. And here's Scott Summers' brother, Havoc. This was the comic books I'm currently reading right now, actually. So this is the Havoc from that series. Not Generation X. My gosh. Is it Mutant X? Nope. Back up. It's even farther back than that. It's 19. Oh, I can see it in my head. It's right in there. What is it called? I read 2 issues so far. It's the X Factor. It's like the X Factor. Oh, here we go. He's got an action feature. It's like, praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Stretch your hands forth. All right, so yeah, he's got a cool action figure. So there we go. He's got his action figure, but I don't remember any of that. I just remember he looked really cool. That's what I thought. And like I said, I put Anubis's head on him. Or I had one darn close to that one, is all I can tell you. No, too bad. He came in when I was, no. He's got midnight to finally go outside. That cat did not want to go outside. Now, does he have an action feature? I don't think he does. Because I figured like you twist his waist or something, his claws to go, rear. Cat fighting action. So, yeah, so it came out to be less than $3 each for these figures. That's what I figure. But I'm really disappointed with how they packaged my stuff. They just put in a bag and called it a day. Like, I don't care about these figures anymore. Well, I do. I care about them very much. All right, here's the last bag of bags. And I already have this figure, but, you know, that's what's going to happen when you buy. I like buy junk piles just to get something different. Fonzie, 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 Fonzie. Ooh, now, I'm betting his leg's going to be easy to break. Better not try it. Now, of course, you guys know who this is, right? Remember that movie? The Phantom? I don't remember him looking like this. Oh, his eyes glow. That's cool. He's got light piping in the top of his hat. These things are dirty. Clearly, they didn't bother to clean this stuff up before they sent it out. It's funny because, like, I come from a generation of people that we clean things up before you know, sell them or give them away. We don't just toss dirty things in the donation bar. Oh, that's how that comes off. I thought it was a mask on his head. Boy, his face paint. Look at that. That is hideous. I think a blind person painted him. Wow, that's terrible. All right, so he's got this thing on his back, which means you know what's going to happen. He's got that slashing action. When you turn him. Oh, my hand caught him that time. Hold on, let me get my legs. Let me get my hands on his legs a little lower. I think I messed him up. There we go. It's just his right arm. I thought it was going to be both arms, because sometimes it's both arms. So when you see something down on the back, you know it's going to be a twist function. He's got these things on his back sides. I remember having him back in the day, but I think I had a different color suit, like a blue suit or something, because I don't remember in black and gold. I think I had him in blue and red or something. But these, you put blades on there that he had extra weapons, and you stuck them in there and there. It was kind of a stupid function, to be completely honest with you. But it kind of looks kind of cool like that now you think about it, because they like Batman has those things on his gauntlets and whatever. Whoa, he's a lot bigger than I imagined him. Supposed to be in the same line. So this is the Silver Armor Spider-Man. He has a feature, but unfortunately I don't have the thing it shoots out of him. It's supposed to be like I don't know, probably a suction cup kind of thing. So is he bought a different company? No, he's by Toy Biz. It's like I did all the research before I got some of these. Some of these are a little bit harder to nail down because back then Toy Biz went from Toy Biz Marvel Superheroes to Toy Biz Spider-Man to Toy Biz X-Men. So the same figures would pop up in every wave and you don't know which one it came with. And there's probably something that you can tell by looking at it, but I wouldn't know. Like they didn't paint something on one, but they paint on the other, you know, that thing, or they did completely different colors, because there is a gold and red version of this, I'm pretty sure. And like him, I am pretty sure that I got the blue and red, or blue and... I definitely remember this was a dark blue. This may have just been yellow. So it probably was blue and yellow and some kind of red on him somewhere else, but I definitely remember that. And then, I don't know which movie this is from, but I know it's one of the more modern movies, the Out of the Darkness, whatever. And there's so many turtles. It was kind of hard to, you know, because in the figure realms, you could put the name of the action figure in, but when you put in Leonardo, you're going to get pages and pages and pages of figures. And I don't know how to put in just movie Leonardo from 2020-ish era. So I don't have any of these because I did not like that. I like the movie. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I did like the movie. It was a fun watch. I just didn't like their aesthetic. So it's not for me. But now it is. So I got one. And I'm okay with having at least one of these. That's fine. I like having a diverse collection. He seems to be missing something on his foot right here. Probably like a guard. I'm guessing he had something on his feet that came off really easy. And obviously he had some weapons or something else. Feels kind of neat. Interesting plastic they made him out of. All right, so which one is your favorite figure that I got? Obviously for me, I like him. Skyfire. Not Jetfire, because Jetfire looks totally different. This is how he looked like in the cartoon. That's why I like this one. I have the big one that came out around 2020. And I didn't know it was going to be, I saw it after I got it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I got to have that. Because I've always been wanting the way he looked like in the comic book / TV. because the Robotech one, to me, that's a Robotech ship. When I play with my Jetfire Transformers, it's Macross. I pretend like it's Macross to me. It's Rick Hunter in that thing. So I've never pretended like that was actually Skyfire / Jetfire. All right, so yeah, this one's my favorite. This one is definitely one of my favorites as well. Grimlock, I don't know. What's another favorite down here? These two are my favorites from this collection. Yeah, I think these are the two favorite ones. But yeah, I got them all for like 25 bucks. So it's like about less than $3 each. I know I told Avian Sauvage about it. So go check out Avian Sauvage's channel. I also got some mail because I had to go drive over to the mailbox because, you know, they can't do their job. I need to call the post office every time and say, hey, can I get a rebate since you guys didn't just bring it to my front porch? And my mailbox is like a mile away. And all you got to do is just deliver the mail. That's all you got to do. All right, so I got something from Chick Publications. Now, I buy Chick tracks, but I don't buy the ones for, like, it's the Halloween one probably they're promoting. And we don't have trick-or-treaters. I mean, no, there's no kids in my neighborhood. It's an old neighborhood. Here, kitty, kitty. All right, well, maybe I'll do a video of this. Ichabod, I've definitely read this one before. This has probably been updated. I know they updated at least twice because one time it had Christian heavy metal in it. And the one before that did not have Christian heavy metal in it. Because, I mean, I don't agree with everything Jack T. Chick has to say because there it is. There's the, yeah, that's the same way it was in the 80s when they updated it from the 70s. But yeah, I wonder if it's changed any at all, and if it's an updated version. No, this is from 1986, so it has not been updated since 1986. That's interesting. All right, and then this one here, Kitty Kitty. I don't think I've ever seen this one. This might be a new one for this year. Whoa. I wasn't calling you, baby. 2006. No, this is 20 years old. I just never seen it. But there's no kids around my neighborhood, so I don't give out Chick tracks to Halloween. But, and I don't like getting thematic ones because I do like to give these out like at the mall or wherever. I just leave them places when I go places. But I don't like thematic ones. I like ones that are straight to the point and evergreen. I guess you can say evergreen. But, you know, I might do this for a Sunday and publish it, like do a read along with it. Ugh. Better not kill that cat. That'll make me really mad. Now I want to find out if he's... that kid's got a cat and a knife. That's my Fluffy. It's a black cat and we need it. But I love my Fluffy. Look, Halloween's right. You better not hurt that cat. That's right. I'm not hooking with you, baby. Nobody's going to hurt you. All right. Well, I got to read this because I want to make sure that cat stays okay. All right. Oh, and here's some information. Like, don't miss your chance to give them the gospel. Yeah, number one, there's no kids that come down here at all. We don't, not a people in our community. Not a lot of people even do Halloween stuff. One guy over there did some kind of humongous spider web, but then he left it like until Christmas. I'm like, dude, take it down. There's a guy hanging from the tree, which is kind of creepy. And then you got a massive spider web, which is like, okay. So I just like, please take that down. That's just awful. The little ghost. I've read Charlie's Ants. This Was Your Life is an evergreen one. That's a good one. The Choice is a good evergreen one. The Walking Dead. I haven't seen that one. I've seen Happy Halloween. One Way is a good one. It's very simple. Best Friend I've read. Cleo I've read, but I can't remember it. The Little Princess. No Way In. I've never read that one. Boo I've read. A Love Stories. That one's a good one right there. It's All About You. Never read that one. The Present. I remember reading it, but I can't remember much about it. And then Bedtime. Haven't never read that one. So it's just telling you how to use Halloween to get the gospel out, which, like I said, we don't have kids and nobody really does Halloween around here. It's just not here. It's just not something we do around here. So, and plus, Jesus is watching you. Doesn't that look like Jesus? It really does. That's why I was like, Avian Sauvage immediately says, look, it's a Jesus action figure. I was like, I don't know if he was joking or if he really thought it was, because I was like, it does look like one. I don't know. And it's a Baptist Jesus one, too. It's got that short hair. So, yeah. All right, so I should say Jesus is my favorite action figure from here, but it's really Obi-Wan Kenobi. All right, so I got some really good stuff here. Some stuff from the superhero lines of the 90s, and then some from the 4-inch scale. I won't say 1/18 scale because he's clearly not 1/18, but he is 4-inch scale. Now this one's 1/18 scale, very much 1/18 scale. And then we got slightly bigger than 1/18 scale. Let's see what the size difference is. Wow. And yeah, he's not as big as these guys. They got too many different scales going on. I like these for superheroes. I like these for humans. I just like them because there's so many of them, and it's like, I wish I would have never gotten rid of these back in the day, and I just kept them. And I wish I had never upgraded to the 6-inch figures because, after getting that Spider-Man, I was like, wow, this is really posable. Yeah, but you're going to really start paying $25 for a figure after the few years? Nah, I already had everything. I don't know why I wanted to upgrade everything. That's stupid. So, no, we don't need to upgrade. We just need to keep the good stuff. So, I like the old stuff. That's better. All right. Yeah, these two are my favorite from this line. Just let me know which one's your favorite. All right, I'm going to go because nobody's going to join in. I keep thinking people are going to join in. I guess people have got jobs or something. Man, I should get a job. All right, have a great day. Bye.